Hey, I am Dr. Atif Amin Beg, and let me introduce you to our new innovative platform which we call e-PBL PAN, a unique electronic problem-based learning platform for medical schools to conduct problem-based learning sessions during COVID-19 pandemic.
WHO has been assessing this outbreak around the clock, and we're deeply concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Let us tell you why there was a need to develop this platform. Strangely, in 2020, the entire globe was hit by the worst pandemic of coronavirus, which has destroyed not only the economies but the educational system and different academics worldwide. Here we will tell you a story of a group of teachers in one medical faculty who were so stressed and sad as they cannot conduct different teaching activities inclusive of problem-based learning. This medical faculty is in University Sultan Zain Al Abidin and is located in Kuala Terengganu, which is on the east coast of Malaysia. Management was very ambitious to conduct the PBL even during the pandemic. For that reason, a meeting was called between the e-learning coordinator, PBL coordinator, and PBL committee of the faculty to make the plan doable. The e-learning coordinator, after going through many online tools and trying it in a real-time scenario, proposed a tool using the online Padlet platform. The tool was tested a few times among the coordinators. This tool was final as per the 4 modern learning principles of PBL to be aligned only this platform among all available platforms. Because of the lack of facilities and resources, a cost-effective issue was taken into account to focus on constructive education, self-directed learning, collective learning, and learning in a relevant context. The incremental innovation was well discussed and all gaps were considered to solve through 2 main objectives. Firstly, to develop a cost-effective, user-friendly and least data-requiring incremental innovation tool for conducting e-PBL during the disaster management of COVID-19 pandemic, and, secondly, to develop and analyze rubrics and feedback for the e-PBL. These rubrics will be used and optimized for quality assurance of our tool from time to time as per need. PBL is a student-centered pedagogy that involves dissection and discussion of problems or cases in small groups. NBSP towards a lifelong learning under supervision of a facilitator according to the rules of outcome-based education and 3 domains of teaching and learning. PBL involves dissection and discussion of problems or cases in a small groups towards a lifelong learning under the supervision of a facilitator. The content of PBL are at higher order of thinking and learning. Beside following all the main 4 underlying principles of modern PBL system, our system made use of the same 4 modern underlying principles to develop this tool. These 4 principles are constructive education, self-directed education, collective learning, and learning in a relevant context. The platform was created and tested to be used in a total of 3 phases. In the first phase, the selection of different platforms for NBSP, synchronizing and non-synchronizing teaching was performed using a total of 8 different tools inclusive of some famous tools like WhatsApp, Facebook and Zoom. In the second phase, based on the learning principles, ease of use, cost-effectiveness, and capacity of usage of Internet data, Padlet and WebEx were selected for a final pilot study. A total of 4 classes with 60 students each were tried and subjected to this new tool. If you wanted to know how to create the platform in a very simple way, just scan the QR code in front of you and learn it in few minutes. for the session 1. The related documents and contents were sent to all facilitator with passwords of pre-made platforms. The facilitator made use of WebEx to get aligned with all the students, and then the platform was shared through WebEx. In session 2, for the presentation and evaluation, only WebEx was used. If you want to learn and see how the session is conducted using this unique platform, you can scan the QR code. It is linked to one of the recent PBL sessions. We used Padlet, WebEx, Microsoft Words, and other blended and non-blended resources to integrate, at a phase where the students and staff were first trained to use it and later was implemented it after successful pilot experiments. There is no reported e-PBL platforms where all modern principles of PBL are followed and subjected to the interactive sessions in a real-time scenario. The innovativeness lies, in fact, of developing a platform where all students and facilitators interact with each other at the same time and comment/alter/discuss the topic in detail as per PBL rules. This is an example of platform, which is accessible by the facilitators and students at the same time from any location. At the time of PBL conductance, all the preclinical staff was trained and were asked to be used to in using the e-PBL platform prior to trying it with the students. Similarly, a total of 4 sessions with the preclinical students of Year 1 and 2 of MBBS prior to subject them in a real-time scenario of using e-PBL pad during the actual PBL. The e-PBL pad makes use of a minimum internet data with a good speed of interaction among students. Beside its user/s-friendly interface, the students were asked for a feedback for the evaluation of this system. Beside all staff were asked their feedbacks.